everybody, Sharon here from Sphere 25, and welcome back. We have Bethany. She's going to introduce herself too really quick. I just want to thank you all for joining in. We really appreciate you. Please like and subscribe. We have so much fun here, and I'm glad that you're here. And we've got a fascinating astrological tarot kind of show today. So
yeah, hi everybody, I'm Bethany. My website is pollenandstardust.com. You can book your reading there, and I love doing astrology. So this is really fun for me. So I think today we're going to talk about Iran, Cuba, and Greenland because their charts are all, thank you. They are interwoven with one another, and they also interweave with today. Iran is in the news because the United States is kind of blowing it up. And Cuba could be in the news very soon for similar reasons, and ditto Greenland. I think every time, we've talked about this before, every time the planet Uranus moves into the sign of Gemini, the US goes to war.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, Uranus.
How long are we in this stage?
How
till August or something?
I don't. What do you mean? What do you mean by this stage?
The Uranus in.
So
Gemini.
Right now it's in Taurus. It will move back into Gemini because it retrograded back. So it was in Gemini for a little bit last year, a couple months.
Okay.
I think like 5 months. It will move back, and then it turned retrograde and went into Taurus. Now it's moving direct, and I think it goes into Gemini April 25.
Okay.
So
wait. So I can't understand astrology. I have tried. She's so good. I have a question.
Yeah.
So are you saying that is when war breaks out, or will it start getting better at that time?
I don't think it'll get better.
It won't calm at all.
It's not going to calm down.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. So yeah, the fact that the United States is bombing Iran lines up perfectly with that. And then my suspicion is that's not going to calm down. I think there's a decent chance World War III has kicked off.
I agree with you.
Yeah, it's not.
I wouldn't put it to the like nuclear.
Yeah, I don't see that
obliteration.
No,
but we are in World War III. I mean, obviously.
Yeah. Okay, so when I look at Iran's chart, I am using April 1st, 1979 at 12:01 a.m. in Tehran.
Okay. Let me get my warrior cards out today.
Oh, good idea. Oh, those are beautiful.
They are we're talking these cards for this kind of thing.
Okay.
They're amazing. I usually like to only use my own deck, but I have so many decks. Today I'm using these.
Mm-hmm. So this is it's a really bad chart.
This is Iran?
Yeah, it's not a chart any astrologer elected. So it has Sagittarius rising. I also have Sagittarius rising, so I'm not bad-mouthing the Sag rising people. But Sagittarius has a lot to do with faith, with belief in the universe, with manifestation. Before we had those terms, it was just straight up religion. And it was belief in God. And yeah, it is a religious theocracy. It also has the moon in Taurus, and the moon is exalted in Taurus. However, the moon is conjunct Algol, which is a fixed star it has to do with losing one's head. It's not an optimistic fixed star. It's a really complicated chart. Also, probably most devastatingly, they have Saturn in the 10th house in Virgo in a night chart. So Saturn is a malefic, and if you have a night chart, that's going to be the planet that causes the most problems.
Mm-hmm.
And it is elevated. You would not want an angular elevated Saturn in a night chart. Whoa, what have we got?
Keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I mean, I'll show you.
Okay, yeah, I want to see.
All right, these flew the F out. Okay, so here's the warrior. Here's the people holding on to the best that they can of Iran. They are suffering big time.
Okay.
And they're holding on to each other and the hope and their religion and each other, hoping that they can stop the building and the continuation of this disaster, of this fight, because
Is that the Ten of Swords?
Ten of Swords.
Okay.
And here is all the noise because we're about to hit the ground now. To our service people, please be safe. I know this is also horrible for you. Thank you for your service, but I don't think this is the kind of service that the American people intended you to go through.
Okay.
Okay, I'll leave it at that.
All right. So in the chart of a country, the moon usually represents the people, like the actual everyday.
Okay. Oh, what is it saying?
So they have, look, there's Uranus exactly on the moon. So transiting Uranus brings change, upheaval, revolution, and it's on their moon. So yeah, they were protesting and rioting in what, January?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. The country of Iran has, it has the transiting south node on that Saturn. So there's a loss of control. Loss of regulation, loss of structures, because some things have caught fire and literally burned to the ground. I don't know how Iran comes back from this. That's my personal opinion with the astrology. They are also about to have transiting Saturn on top of the sun, which is the leadership. So there's going to be
That's what we have to follow.
Yeah.
Because I think we're eventually just going to stop.
Okay.
So who is going to have Iran? Iran might keep itself, but will they be changed at all?
Is anybody going to take it over?
No, I mean, well, the new president or whatever, Ayatollah, I do apologize, is Khomeini's son.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what is going to happen. I mean, they're trying to put in their own people. Felon's trying to put his own people everywhere. So,
yeah. So that's another really interesting thing. When I look at, his name is, forgive me, I'm probably going to butcher this, Mojtaba Khamenei, I believe is the name of the new Ayatollah. And if I said that wrong, I'm very sorry.
And that's the Ayatollah's son?
The former Ayatollah.
I'm sorry. He's the former. You're right. Khomeini.
Yeah.
Khomeini's.
Yeah. I think it's Khamenei. But
Khamenei.
I might be wrong about that too. He has a nodal reversal with Iran. So his north node is on the south node, is on the country's south node, and vice versa.
Okay.
If this is a relationship between two humans, makes it feel very fated because one person's comfort zone is another person's lesson to learn.
How strange you say that. Temperance.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Well, they're going to be devastated financially. I mean, it's going to be bad.
They are.
The destruction that they will be left with is going to be awful, but they will stand together and they will, even with nothing, find temperance among themselves. However, when I say that, I mean within their culture. Mm-hmm. An eye for an eye will never stop.
Yeah.
So that was the whole thing, was that he will take an eye for an eye. And I think there's a lot of people all over the world that aren't going to be forgotten, no matter if it's 20 years down the road or whatnot. An eye for an eye means an eye for an eye. Mm-hmm. They will get their revenge one way or another.
Okay. Yeah.
But they are going to be tempered, except for those who did this. They're not like,
Are you talking about the U.S.?
No.
What do you mean?
Iran. The people of Iran.
Okay.
Like, they will find temperance amongst each other to get through this emotionally, because they are going to be
okay.
It's going to be awful for them.
Okay. Is temperance the same as like comfort?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so they have to rely on one another. So they are building community right now in maybe ways that they haven't before. Yeah. I forgot where I was going. What do you have? Is that a pheasant?
A crown? No.
No, the bird.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
it sure is.
Okay.
Well, she has all the secrets.
Okay. Okay.
Well, the secrets of like the highest femininity,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
She's not the high priestess, but as far as her voice carrying.
Mm-hmm.
And then so women will eventually get their voice back in Iran.
Okay, good.
Because here you have the men. These are the men bringing the messages and communication, but look, the queen is on top of him. So I think that there will be evolution.
Okay.
I wouldn't say the U.S. is responsible for that. Let's not take credit for that. However, just this whole thing is so disgusting. I'm trying to keep who we are and who they are separate, because I'm not trying to say we're trying to change people. That's gross. Trying to change people's
so
cultures.
Something else that's interesting is the new Ayatollah, the present Ayatollah, has his Saturn is exactly trining the Saturn for Iran. So that Saturn that Iran has at 8 degrees Virgo in the 10th house, he has his in the 6th at 8 degrees of Taurus. He is a hardliner. He is not, he wants the same kind of control and possibly greater control than what the country has had in the past. Okay.
Well, yeah, he's in the dark land over the women. But I don't think he's going to stay like I don't know how long he's going to stay for any reason.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, I don't think his reign is going to be as long as the previous Ayatollah. I think it could be shorter than we think.
Yeah.
Because evolution is in place. Right?
I agree. Okay. So I guess the point I'm making is Iran is probably not leaving the news. I wouldn't expect it to.
Well, now that we're sending ground troops in.
Yeah. Oh, well, did we do that?
They're doing it right now.
Yeah, but it was only like 5,000 Marines.
It's still.
I mean, I'm not saying I endorse it. I'm not saying it's a good idea.
No, I know.
You would
need. Still, that's a whole different element to war.
It is. I completely agree, but you would need so many more boots on the ground than that in order to do anything meaningful. I'm not saying this is a good plan or that I support it. Just that's a very limited force.
But it does change.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
It changes everything.
I agree.
Because when one action always creates another action.
Yeah. All right. Should we talk about Cuba?
Look what's happened since he was reelected. I can't even, you can't keep up with it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're going to Greenland now?
Yeah, we're going to Greenland now. Okay. Oh, no, Cuba. Sorry, we're not going to Greenland. We're going to Cuba.
I'm going to stick with these cards then.
Okay, so Cuba's chart is really interesting. And I'm using July 26, 1953 at 5:15 a.m. in Bayamo, Cuba. This was the kickoff for the revolution that led to their present government. I think the revolution lasted something like 5.5 years.
This was Bay of Pigs. Is this
no,
JFK?
No. That came later.
That was 60s. Sorry.
Yeah, that was 60s. Yeah, Fidel was already in power.
Yeah. Okay.
So this predates that, and this is the revolution that led to Fidel being in power.
Okay.
It's a fascinating chart. So there's really a lot to work with here. One, we have what looks to be a total lunar eclipse in Aquarius, a North Node lunar eclipse in Aquarius. So want to talk about that. Two, they have this Saturn-Neptune conjunction that is really, really, really tight. It is separating, actually, but Saturn is only 10 minutes of arc off of Neptune.
So what does that mean?
It's the exact conjunction date is behind us, but they are still really close together.
Okay.
Well,
that's fascinating because they're so close to us too.
Yeah. 3, there is this lunar eclipse is co-present with Pluto because the sun, remember, the sun and the moon are 180 degrees apart, but the sun is sitting, I don't know, about like 19 degrees off of Pluto, which we had in the most recent eclipse in Aquarius, and we will have again in this autumn. And then Mercury is retrograde in Leo, but I think it's about to station. Okay, it's about a week, 9 days away from stationing direct. It's significant because a lot of this is happening now. So we just had a Saturn-Neptune conjunction in February. It's a transit of dissolving structures, redefining ideals or lost idealism. It's not an easy transit because Saturn is about the structures and the limitation and the rules by which we live our lives and that we rely on. A life without any boundaries or rules would be a chaotic, unlivable mess. What are you getting there?
Let me put them all together.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they're suffering.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
Okay, this is not good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
They have no fuel in Cuba, I believe, because
they're starving. They have no food. They have no hot water. They have no medicine. They have no electricity. That's what we're doing to these people.
That's horrendous. Okay.
So they should be the land of the sun.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
This is what they should be. They should be looked upon in a generous light, like culturally, like, they should be accepted. But there's always something about Cuba,
Okay.
Everybody's always after them, but they're not. So there's no money. No money.
Okay.
They are devastated emotionally. They're barely hanging on with a thread. Hearts are completely, they're devastated physically and emotionally. And on top of that, even the 5 of Swords, we had 3 5 cards come up. Because of Felon. No money. Depleted emotions. Walking away with nothing. Being left in the dirt. Like, this is not who they should be seen as. This is just terrible. But the sun, they should be considered more of a sun country. And the sun is illuminating all the, all right, whatever goes on in Cuba, it's not going to be kept secret, put it that way.
Okay.
Because we all know what's about to try to happen. Mr. Rubio.
Oh.
See, I said this months and months ago. I'm like, what is he doing? Come on, he used to at least act like he had a brain. He wasn't, like a zombie, right? Well, he was promised presidency of Cuba. I guarantee you from the beginning. I said it to my husband. I said it to other people. And now what is Trump always says the truth, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He said it the other day. Oh, he would make it the best president for Cuba. Rubio. This has been the plan. Let's just see how that goes. They have just unbelievable to me.
So Cuba and Marco Rubio have similar north nodes. They're in the same sign. They're at different degrees. They're about 13, 14 degrees off. And there's a conjunction between Marco's moon and Cuba's Mars. Like exact.
Really?
1 minute of arc. 1 minute. That's insane.
Oh my God, he's going to get in, isn't he?
I think
he's going to get in.
There's something about him Cuba feels...
but I feel it's not going to be permanent. Lot of anxiety.
Okay.
Making plans. Deciding how they're going to do this. Really, I'm telling you, see, I hear things too. So I read cards. We all read cards the way we do. This is, they're disregarding
what card
the
is
Queen
that?
of Cups.
Okay.
Disregarding the emotional status of humanity. They don't care. Because as far as they're concerned, they're taking it. Look, here he is.
Okay.
Death to Cuba, and then Rubio comes in.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So this is terrible.
Yeah.
Is there, okay, can I get the lights out? Because I want to see if this is like a long-term thing. Because I feel like all these plans, like if you think about how things are moving so fast every day, something like gazillion things happen in one day and you can't even keep up, right? So why wouldn't it be that way with the evolution of our new world, right? So I keep feeling like all this disastrous stuff that's happening isn't like for really long periods of time. Can I put it that way?
Okay.
So let's move this down just a little bit. Okay, right here. Yes, thank you. All right, so we're talking about Marco Rubio becoming president of Cuba, which I believe is the intention. Is that the intention? Yes, it is. Will this succession happen? Yes, it will.
Okay.
Will this be a long-lasting succession? No.
Will it last 6 months?
Will it last, once he is in running Cuba, will it be longer? Will his presidency be longer than 6 months? Yes.
Okay.
Will it be longer than a year?
Okay.
No. And I'm going to say, will it be past November? No, the elections.
But that would, for that to be true, because it's
6 months is still...
Yeah, but he would have to be
March,
installed.
April, May, June, July, August, and August, September. Those are the months where things are good. So that's So, oh my God, everybody vote.
Okay.
This is just like, this is insane. He does not deserve to just take over a country.
Yeah. Okay.
I know his family is from there, but
that doesn't mean you get to be installed as an autocrat. Okay. Should we look at Greenland?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to.
Okay.
So you're more in the know on Greenland right now. I feel like it's kind of left my world. In fact, I'm going to get my green cards out.
Okay. So Greenland is complicated. I am using...
Sorry about that.
I'm for their chart, and people in the comments can tell me I'm wrong. I'm very open to feedback.
Both of us.
Yeah, very open to feedback on this, but I am using July 3rd, 1721 at noon, because that is when Hans Egede, I believe he was a Danish, I think he was a merchant and a proselytizer. Missionary. I think he was a Danish missionary. That's when he landed in Greenland, something called Kanjek Island. I'm probably butchering that. I'm sorry. So that is what I'm using as the chart. If you know of a better one for Greenland, I'm using that because it appears to be the origination point for Denmark's involvement with Greenland. What is most notable to me there is we have Venus retrograde in Gemini, and I think it has just stationed. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's at the other end. So it's at the end of its cycle and will station direct in 5 days. So it is slowing down. That Venus has a lot of juice and is slowing down to go direct. We also might be really close to an eclipse there. Yeah, their eclipse season begins 5 days later. Oh, so they had there was a lunar eclipse in Capricorn the same day that Venus went direct in Gemini. So it's just a very potent moment. And what I think is relevant about this is we are going to have a Venus retrograde in Scorpio and Libra later this year in October-ish. What are you seeing? You have sighed a few times.
Well, I thought this had been laid to rest for now.
Okay.
Right? Because, this is the chaos, right?
Yeah.
Well, they're still very anxious about this, not just them, but all of Europe.
Greenlanders and Europe?
Everybody.
Okay.
They are so worried about the invasion.
Yeah.
The way I pull cards, I've taken from behind.
Okay.
They are ready. Okay.
Oh.
They're readying themselves. They will be strong. They are also talking and really trying to come up with every kind of A, B, C, D, E, F, G plan that they can come up with to deter them from being penetrated. They will defend themselves no matter what. And so will all the other countries, all Europe, Scandinavian countries, all of them. They're all going to get in there. These two came out together. And if this does happen, we will be so harshly judged, like even more than anything. It's like I don't even know how to explain. I'm sorry. I know. Calm down.
No, it's okay. Well, yes, take a breath. Also, in the Greenland chart, we have Mars opposite Uranus. This year in July, I think it's July 4th, we have a Mars-Uranus conjunction. So that's not the exact transit, but it's similar, right? What's your question?
Well, I was just gonna.
Oh yeah, please finish. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, no. It does seem like there is going to be some sort of epic thing.
Oh, lovely.
Okay. When I say thing, card. I'm sorry. I'm a better writer than I am a speaker. Something is going to happen. Okay. Something is going to happen. There will be decisions made. I think Greenland is going to hold their own. Everyone's going to come and join in. And I don't think that but it's going to be, our reputation is going to be shit after this. I'm sorry, but it just is.
Yeah.
To the Greenlanders, we love you. We're so sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So I think the overall point that I've tried to make with astrology is these countries have points in their chart that are being activated currently.
Yeah.
So if not right now, then definitely this year. And so, yeah, I anticipate some sort of conflict ongoing with all of these places. This has not been a very uplifting episode, and we are really sorry for that. I'm sorry for that.
I am too. But you know what? It is what it is.
It is.
We're just here to be real.
Yeah.
And, I think by now, people are taking information how they can and how they want. There's such an overload of just nasty, selfish, horrible behavior going on. And it's okay for us to be telling all of you, to get on these topics. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. I'm boiling mad because the Rubio thing is happening. I'm pretty sure it's happening.
Okay.
So that just, You know what it is? It's just the thought of like, I feel like is Napoleon back somewhere? Like how he went just from country to country, bulldozing his way here and there. Like I really feel like because he is going all over the place. Like,
yeah.
And we're going to have to get into this Kushner dude because I think that he was the very beginning of World War III.
Could be. Would not shock me.
And I think that's why we are so expanded in everything going on. It's not just a distraction from the EP files. It's not. This is a dream come true for these elitists. Like, they're not happy unless they have it all. Once you have so much money, what else is there for you to do, right? They want to leave their mark. And I heard something very interesting in some research, and we got to do a show on this really quick, just to put it out there. You know, Obama came out on a podcast a couple weeks ago, and he did say aliens exist.
Yeah.
And, you know, he doesn't just let things slip out. Okay. Never. So I think there was an agreement where he would say that one line. There was another podcaster who was relaying this information, this opinion, and I totally agreed. He said the one line and there was no follow-up question. And it was like, that's it. That's all I'm going to do. Right. Where was I going with this? Oh my God. I've lost my train of thought.
You wanted to do.
Oh yeah. So anyway, there's this guy and he was talking about, now they're going to start talking because now Trump's saying we're going to release the files.
Yeah.
Because it's another distraction, right? Well, apparently the boys, and I don't call them men, the felons boys.
Yeah, his adult children.
They have been privy to all this UFO information.
Oh.
And they have decided, Dad, you'll be the coolest president in the whole wide world if you're the one who lets all the information out. Blah, 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 blah. Information they probably shouldn't even know.
Yeah.
And Obama beat him to the punch. And that's what I think it was all about.
Oh, interesting.
He took his moment away.
Oh.
Thank you, Obama. I don't know if that was Michelle's idea or whatever, but your people told you, and I thought it was brilliant. Okay. You did good. You did good.
Yeah. All right. Should we wrap up?
Yeah, I think we're done. Okay. You guys have a great day. Thanks for hanging with us.
Thank you.
Bye. There they are. I'm so cheesy. Aww. I love it. Okay, let me, there we go.